By the time I made it to the house party, the hallucinogenics had already compromised my perception of reality. The techno beat was vibrating and colliding with the air particles, and I was surrounded by drug fiends and fuck-ups. True, I too was a consumer of drugs, but I was no fiend. I was an enthusiast, an experimenter, most notably with LSD. I opened the door and the forgettable techno beat hammered against my chest. I looked down, I was ankle deep in water. Burst pipe. I waded through it to a vacant seat and sat down as the water bubbled up in the neon room. Lining the walls were midget versions of people that I knew, all disrobed in the intense heat. I was looking for a girl to be with when a giant of a man appeared in front of me, his shadow looming dark and heavy. He seemed sinister, so I got up to leave. He slammed his hand into my chest and knocked me back into my seat. "Sit down," he bawled. His voice echoed endlessly. There was a sudden flash of light. A bright white globe hovered in the centre of the room. The giant with his midget army crowded around it in silhouettes with spiked helmets and sharp knives. I was in the spotlight. "Look at this junkie sitting here with his stupid grin and those eyes spinning around in that stupid face. Hey everyone, let's freak him out." They all began to chant, "Loser, loser, loser." An ugly little midget stepped in front of the spotlight and kicked me in the shins. "Loser!" he screamed. The little shit was just the right height to be kicked in the goddamn face. But instead I froze in a moment of petrified horror. I reached out and gripped him on both shoulders and someone screamed, "Get your hands off him, you kitty fiddling bastard!" I had made a grievous error. The badge on his little sweater, bright red like a warning light, "I am 5. In a moment of panic I heaved him aside and he clattered into a pile of chairs. I swung my right foot into the white globe and the room exploded into darkness. I rattled through children like a bowling ball through skittles, tramping on tiny feet, elbowing plump little round faces. "Get out of my fucking way!" I screamed in terror, as my presence there had been gravely misinterpreted. I had to get out before they tagged me paedophile. "Call the cops!" someone shouted as I kicked the door open and was swept upwards into the night on a slipstream out of harm's way. In a moment of enlightenment, I saw beyond the rooftops of my loathsome town, across the vast blackness of the countryside, to the distant twinkling lights on the horizon of some other place. I was getting out, ditching my circumstantial friends, dumping my geographically convenient girlfriend. My prizing free of the grips of Zero Prospect Town was nigh. I declared to the dead memories, "This will be my last."